NBTSKY, and so we are doing a quick numerology report on the ATL drone bus and why, if they would have done some soul searching, they would have realized that this was a whole bad idea. So let's start. I got my notes. Anyway, so supposedly, because this information is on the news, so they don't give an exact day, but the month and the year was they started the investigation November 2022. So first off, you break this down, you're in the energy of Mars. After that, you're talking about Venus, and then you have the 11 and 2, which is, the higher frequency is a master number. So it's letting you know that secrets was going to get revealed, or the concept or the object was to find out the secrets that was taking place. Now, when you look at the fact that it's in Mars, you got success, power, and achievement, which is obviously the objective of having an investigation. And then in Venus, you have the nurturing, sharing, family kind of. And of course, it would take a group of individuals with like minds and all of that to figure this out. This is a group thing. So, now, when the drones were caught, March 29th, 2024, I got this off the news, so don't say that is, the numbers is, I'm going to say estimated, because you know how the news is. But anyway, this is interesting. So anyway, you got 3, which brings you into Jupiter, and then you have the 11 and 2 again. All right, so secret revealed. The purpose was to uncover what they was looking for. 11 and 2, they clearly uncovered what they was looking for, and obviously they made that 8, that success and achievement. And if you put this together, 13 and 4, this is when you break it down to 4, it puts you in Saturn. Meanwhile, we all know that 13 is not the greatest number on the planet. Hospitals don't even like the number 13. They skip whole floors in certain types of establishments on 13. So we know this is definitely a bad idea. So when we're dealing with Saturn, it's still, the process and stabilization. So they clearly got through the process and they clearly caught them. So therefore, it's definitely a stabilized situation. And so therefore, it's obvious that the secret is clearly revealed. The drone got caught. Anywho, so you're looking at the items that they collected. I did this for my own fun purposes, just to see if the numbers is going to come up to something interesting, and so it did. And so you have the drones, which they said they caught 87 drones, which broke down to 15 and 6, right? And then they said they caught 273 cell phones, which broke down into 12 and 3. Funny that, that master builder number here comes up under weapons, and that's 22 and 4. And then you have the other items, 142, which brings you to 7, right? So that's Uranus and Neptune, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. So this is the thing that's interesting right here. When you're dealing with the phones and you're talking about the energy of Jupiter, which is a fire energy, but it also is a discussion in astrology of communication. So that lets you know that this was all the way in the numbers, right? Pound period. So it's about communication. These weapons in this master building number, I'm not going to say that they didn't catch these. So let's say maybe what type of weapons, how those weapons could even possibly, maybe, that master building number. But anyway, so when you break these down, I broke them down high, medium, and low, right? So in the high, you got the sun. In the medium, you got the sun. And then in the low, you got the 13 and 4, which lets you know this is a bad idea. Once again, it's confirming that it is a bad idea, period. 13, 4. And so when you have the sun here, it's letting you know high frequency. I would say, all things is revealed or will be revealed, or that's the concept. In the medium frequency, if you're looking at, you know, the way the sun moves, and you getting this medium light, then it's still gonna be, it's still gonna be, there's still room for error. There's still unknowns in there, regardless of how they try to present it. And you got this 13 and 4, which just lets you know this is overall a bad idea to fly the damn drones over there and try to do that. It wasn't gonna work. So anyway, who we was looking for? Mind you, hold on. Somebody came. I told y'all Mars was about success, power, and achievement. And the Saturn was about process and stabilization. Just so y'all know what's going on. Anyway, back to the mayor, Brian Kipp. Now, I didn't go looking for birthdays and stuff because this was just something of my own personal interest that I came across. So I just wrote down a name for the most part, which comes into 8. 8 matches over here, 8 matches over there. So, you know, we back to the process, the power, success, and achievement, which all matches that. And then you win a 9, which is in Pluto. And, you know, that's a discussion of transformation, selflessness, compassion, and endings, which I'm sure he, as a mayor, tries to present. But anyway, so the name of the operation, Operation Skyhawk. By the way, I don't appreciate that. My name has sky in it. I don't appreciate it. Don't put me in there. Don't put my name in there. So anyway, you're looking at Operation Skyhawk, what comes up in 50 and 5. Flexibility, change, and freedom. Flexibility and change is definitely, you know, flexibility, and the purpose of change is obviously, you know, the overall energy. You have to be flexible in order to get some type of change. Anyway, so the Skyhawk part of it that I don't appreciate. 26 brings you into 8. The 8 matches there, the 8 matches there, the 8 matches there, the 8 matches there. So, of course, it's about power, success, and achievement. So, overall, numerically, this was a mess. It was not a very good idea. Now, if you're looking, we're not talking about the months, we're going to talk about the years. It's a 2-year difference in there. So, clearly, it's definitely a discussion of trying to balance out something. Balance out a situation. Now, I'm missing something here because it was it's supposed to be 150 in total people that got caught in the situation. All right, that's where I made I didn't put that. So anyway, the other was who? It was 8 officers. That's who I left out, which brings you into Mars again. I left out the officers. It was 8 officers that was involved. So that brings you, that supposedly got caught. So that also brings you into Mars energy. So here we are. The overall energy wins is Mars. 8 in the last name, 8 over here, 8 over there, 8 over there, and then you have the 8 officers that supposedly was a part of the whole group. The others, the others 142 people minus the officers. So let me correct that. The 142 people minus the officers bring you down to 7, which is Uranus and Neptune, and then you have the officers, which I didn't write up there, but it's 8 of them. So numerically, you know, it was gonna be something that got caught from the very beginning. It's just that simple. They was gonna get caught from the very beginning. Anyway, I will see you later. It is me, NBT Sky. I will talk to you all later for the next one.